Hey guys, how's it going? It's Money Manny with HTX TV coming at you on this Wednesday. Definitely got a lot to go over today. I've been a little busy the last few days, so figured I'd hop right back on it and coming to you via podcast as well. Right now I'm through Anchor and Spotify, and I believe there might be a few other platforms as well. Convo podcast in the house, Money Manny. So yeah, today we're gonna go over see what the heck's going on in the world, current events, also with stock market, cryptocurrency, and not necessarily. Yeah, we'll just do a deep dive into each subject and just kind of play it by ear. You know, maybe interact with the live chat coming in on YouTube. So we will see how it goes. But it's definitely been an interesting few days of this week so far. I know the World Series is going on. I believe the Dodgers won the first game, and I think the last I saw, Tampa was up. Yeah, let's check out that score. Let's see what see if I can log in here real quick on my laptop. All right, pulled up the score here. Shows that the Tampa Bay Rays beat the Dodgers 6-4 in the second game of the World Series. So they are tied 1-1. So, oh wow, I did see a little bit of the highlights earlier. So it looks like the Dodgers made a late run. I know they were like 5-2 earlier, and then ended up being 6-4. So wow, it looks like it could be a pretty exciting series. Not sure if they can have another crazy like game five, like when the Astros played the Dodgers last that one World Series with that crazy game five. So I think now it's tied. Yeah, if the Dodgers would have won again, I probably wouldn't have watched it because they might have could have swept them if they would have won two in a row. But now that it's even, looks like it's going to be more of a fun World Series to watch. So I'm gonna go through a few stats on here if they have any. Yeah, the Rays got 10 hits. The Dodgers got 5 hits, scoring 6 runs on 10 hits, 4 runs on 5 hits. So that definitely goes to show you, shoot, if you, base hits is really where it's at. Homers are great; they're like icing on the cake. But you can get some good base hits, like a cluster of them, and then get like a double. Guys will come in, unless the pitcher is throwing some mad cheese. You gotta give it to some of the good pitchers. But yeah, it looks like both pitchers got shelled pretty good. Anytime anybody scores 4 or 6 runs, it's I guess it's whatever pitcher keeps it low and maybe gets a few more strikeouts. Yeah, it's crazy how it can go down to the wire. Let me see. All right, so yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the second stimulus check. Let's go ahead and dive into that subject. See if I can maneuver this properly. There you go. Yeah, I definitely need to get a bigger desk. I'm using like kind of a small one, but that's okay. Put that a little bit lower. Yeah, my background. I forgot to check out my background. I was casting it. Yep. My background guy was not available today, so I'm gonna have to be doing it here myself. There we go. Alrighty. We are good to go. Let me see if I can pull up a article. So we are in pretty much late October. Got a not this weekend, but the next following weekend will be Halloween. Yep, second stimulus check package. There's different offers all over the board. What I've been reading, yeah, and they keep saying if we if they sign it if they sign a deal this week, we might be able to catch it. You know, we might be able to get before the election time. So see, they keep saying our stimulus check could be bigger. Second stimulus update. Top Trump aide hopes to get a deal in 48 hours. Here's the latest. They all look very enticing. Let me check out that one where the aide wants to get a deal in 48 hours. It says White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said Wednesday. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go over this first article for the second stimulus package update. And then after that, I'll do a short break for our future sponsors. Not sponsored yet, but they said they're looking for some. And when those sponsors get involved, I have to make like a little spot for them at least a few times during the show so they can do I can do a future plugin for their product or service or whatever they are, depending on the sponsor. Alrighty, it says White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said Wednesday that he hoped for a deal on a new coronavirus stimulus bill this week. Optimistic. Meadows said on Fox News Business Network, "We do share one goal, and that is hopefully to get some kind of deal in the next 48 hours or so." I know it's funny how they've been saying that for like two straight months. Nothing biased over here, just calling it like it is without stepping on anybody's toes. It just is what it is, right? I can tell you that the negotiations have entered a new phase, which is more on the technical side of trying to get the language right if we can agree upon the numbers, he said. We're still apart, still a number of issues to work on, but the last 24 hours have moved the ball down the field. I wonder what kind of field they're on. I mean, this field's been going move the ball down the field. Did they get like a first down? Did they kick a field goal? I mean, I don't know. All right, I'll quit the soap opera and keep. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi offered a similar rosy assessment on MSNBC a few hours later. She met with Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin later in the day. Mnuchin, yeah, we're hearing his name a lot lately. I think we have a prospect for an agreement, Pelosi said on MSNBC. None of it is unsurmountable if you want to make a decision. And as I say, and he says to me, and I say to him, why would I even be talking to you if we couldn't do that? Okay. And need to have a decision and agreement. That's a good point. And Her spokesman, Drew Hamill, reported more progress after the meeting with Muchin. Okay. And shows me a little picture of his Twitter. And it looks like it's their verified accounts. You always got to watch that as well. It's so true. You can't always believe everything you hear. Definitely to remind you guys on the podcast, on the live YouTube video, you can't always believe every article you see. You definitely do your due diligence. Check more than one source. Yeah, just because one person says it doesn't mean it's true. And again, before we go on the video, I'd like to appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing and writing in the chat. Let me know. Appreciate that. Because of you guys, I am here. So we're we're looking to keep everything going and into this holiday season. It's going to be really exciting. Everything's all good and ready to go. Let me double check my camera setting. Oh, that actually looks decent. I have a different lighting on today. So that is good. Alrighty, well, let's see. And for you guys, don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That helps wonders. So, alrighty. The wild card remains in the Senate Republicans, who have refused to consider any legislation close to the $2.2 trillion measure passed by the House or the $1.8 trillion offered by the White House. Meadows met with GOP senators over lunch on Wednesday. We don't have a Pelosi-Meechin deal yet, Meadows told them. But he said the flank steak tastes pretty good, but he said the vegetables are okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, he said once we get a deal there, hopefully we'll be able to discuss the merits with our Senate colleagues. The Senate on Wednesday failed to pass a scaled-down $505 billion bill. That's still a lot of money. That provided aid to small businesses, $300 a week, and extra unemployment insurance payments, and the ability to deduct some charitable donations. All right. That is pretty good. Like they said, standard tax deductions. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a small break right there. Grab you a drink, grab you a soda, whatever tickles your fancy. Grab you a snack, a hot pocket. Hot pocket. There you go. And I'm going to take a small break. Let's see how much longer this article is. Oh, pretty good. So, still got a little bit more articles left. For the feature sponsors, I'm going to take a break and I'll be right back. Alrighty then, and we are back. Let's continue where on that article. Alrighty, says the measure did not include another round of stimulus checks nor any aid for state and local governments to help them pay the salaries of police officers, firefighters, healthcare workers, teachers, and other public employees. McConnell blasted the Democrats on the Senate floor for demanding wheelbarrows of cash. Wheelbarrows. That actually says it. Wow, that's pretty funny. So I think he was trying to make a joke. He's blasting Democrats. Wow. Yep. Out of any proportion COVID needs for state and city governments, the Democrats have mismanaged for decades. So he was kind of going against them. There we go. And it says for the White House, protections against lawsuit was a non-negotiable demand, and Meadows and Pelosi know that. She's known for 90 days the liability protection would be part of any deal. Liability protections. Sounds like they're selling insurance. Liability protection. Get the AAA blue protection. All right. As part of any discussion on liability, House Democrats have insisted that there will be stringent occupational safety and health administration standards for business to follow, protect workers and customers. Okay. We're sending essential workers, Pelosi said, if they don't go, they could get unemployment insurance. They could be in a dangerous situation. All right. Meadows said that aid to state and local governments remained the biggest stumbling block. It said the actual loss in revenues due to the pandemic was 250 billion to 275 billion. While the Democrats wanted about twice the amount, the bipartisan National Governors Association had asked for 500 billion just for state governments. Part of the aid was needed to make reopening schools safe for teachers and students, Pelosi said. The safety of our schools and the well-being of our schools depends not only on allocation of CV-19, but it also depends on how we support state and local governments, where most of the money for education comes from, Pelosi said. So that affects almost just about everything: health, transportation, and the rest of our lives function. The Democratic bill also included another round of 1,200 stimulus checks, 600 in unemployment. Republican tax law, 10,000 cap on deducting state and local taxes. Pretty much stuff we kind of know. The texting could be a little different though, but all right. So that was it on the second stimulus package. So not too shabby. It looks like they're pretty much just arguing on the amount of the price of the, I guess, whatever program they're talking about. I think that last one was, they were saying education from the government, or government money to education or something like that. So, but like they say, it's all what they want to pass under that bill. Anything honestly can be written underneath that bill. Sometimes they say those bills they write are like 1,200 pages long, so you never know what can happen with those. So, Yep, and early voting has officially started, so that should be exciting. We'll see how that goes as well. Just for general current information. All right, and I'll put on here. We'll get into the stock market next. Yeah, and this time I'll actually read a stock market article, see if they say anything about maybe anything going up and down or what maybe some stuff investment opportunities, right? And go and grab another drink. All right, so let's see what it says here. It says, let me check my live chat. Ooh, these computers like to just jump around. Oh, asking me about a free trial. I was like, nope, or don't want to do that right this second. Yeah, my glasses conked out for a second. Just got to do a charge them up again. I normally do have them charged, but they've been, yeah, stuff. I've been doing some stuff with TikTok as well, so they've been kind of like, yeah, I kind of used them up for TikTok. So I'm gonna have to. What is kind of cool, you can actually see my keyboard through them. So, all right, let's see what it says here. Yep, guys. So yeah, I was also reading a lot of stuff about the stock market as well. Um, so what we did notice was that when President Donald Trump was sick, the stock market went down. And he was feeling better and walking around. The stock market went up. Not sure how or why that happens. It's like you think maybe they have a button they press or something. I don't know, but but however it works, as long as you know when to invest, that's all that matters. Future contracts tied to the major U.S. stock indexes fell in the overnight session Wednesday evening. So yeah, this is we're end of Wednesday market going into tomorrow, Thursday. So and suggested further losses ahead for markets when regular trading resumes. Dow futures dropped 150 points in extended trading, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 futures also fell about 0.6%. Not too bad, but yeah, once you get above 5%, it's a pretty good little dip. So I think now what's good to know is when it's going to go back up, because what they say, if it goes down, it must go back up. So though the overnight session began with the modest moves, futures came under pressure after U.S. officials said Iran is taking steps to interfere in the U.S. presidential election, and Russia has obtained American voter info. That's interesting. Specifically, Director of National Intelligence John Radcliffe said that Iran has been sending spoof emails that designated to intimidate voters, incite unrest, and damage the president. The announcement from the nation's top intelligence officials came amid an already fierce election season and adds to uncertainty as the U.S. tries to navigate the health and economics. Let me see. Yeah, I saw a little bit about that as well. It really, wow. Not sure. I mean, I definitely want to double check that one, but I've heard that a little. I saw that a little bit, so that's the second time I see something like that. But yeah, anytime they say anything about Russia or China, I just kind of um, say anything they talking with other countries. Definitely double check it later on. Can't just believe it right away. But that is definitely interesting. So when they say that they're interrupting the election, I guess they're trying to persuade people a certain direction. or something to that nature. So now let's see if they say anything with the market. Okay, I'll just have to go straight to the market. That is good info to know, which takes us to the stock market update. And in the future, I will be saying stock market update, sponsored by somebody. Okay. Yeah, let's see what so they said it's down 0.6%. 0.6. So, well, I think one was actually 6%. Well, let me see. Let me double check it. So, yep, you definitely always double check it. Wall Street really wants Congress to pass a stimulus package. Oh, okay. So they're saying now if once the stimulus package is passed, a lot of people think that the stock market's going to shoot straight up, and it kind of makes sense because people have money, they can put it back in the economy, and everything goes round. So that kind of makes sense there. Yeah, let's see. I think what I might be needing is saying the stock market is set to fall over the next year and is unprepared for two big risks, says Deutsche Bank's wealth management arm. There is no alternative, or TINA has been a pretty solid investment strategy for those who are riding the stock market wave. But to Deutsche Bank International Private Bank Chief Investment Office, it has its limits. As the team set a 12-month price target at S&P 500 minus 22%, no 0.22%. So that's very low. It's not bad. 0.22%. It's not as bad as 2%. 3,300 by the end of September 2021. So basically next year. The S&P 500 ended Tuesday at 3443. Not too bad. Tan Huynh, International Private Bank Chief Investment Officer for Europe and Asia. Let me see this. Said that if Vice President Joe Biden, the current frontrunner in election polls, wins, the bank would assume S&P 500 earnings in 2022 of 170 per share, with a price earnings ratio of 19, giving a target of 32.30. Though Biden is proposing higher corporate taxes, Deutsche Bank doesn't expect them until 2022 due to the weak economy. Oh, cool. It says if they're giving multiple scenarios, so that was the Biden scenario, which actually the number you need to remember is 170. So S&P can go to 170. If President Donald Trump wins, he wins and stays president, Deutsche Bank would assume 2022 earnings of 180 per share because of a smaller tax burden. Okay. He would still continue with his tax reform, which has benefited mostly the tech companies because now their tax burden is a historical low. Okay. So it's not much as they were saying it if Trump wins, so the shares of S&P are going to be 180 instead of 170, which is not that big of a difference. But, well, if it's your money, you probably want more of it, right? So, all right. Yeah, and it shows a little chart here. Yeah, let me check my... All right. So yeah, that's interesting. So I guess we'll see what happens. We are yeah in the past. What's today's date is yeah October the 21st. We're getting closer to the end of the month, or actually election day, which is November 3rd, and we'll see how that goes back then. So, but yeah, so for now the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500 they're down 0.66%. So not too bad. We will see what let's see what Bitcoin's doing. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a small break and I'm gonna take a quick little break here, grab you a drink, grab you a snack, and then we're gonna get into the cryptocurrency Bitcoin prices. We will see you here in a bit. Alrighty, back to it. Let me get my. All right, and you are back to the Convo podcast on this Wednesday. We're doing a nice chat. Our next and last subject that we're going to talk about today is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So we can check out some cryptocurrency news. See if I look little altcoins and the info on them. Let's see. There we go. So Bitcoin price is at $12,751, and that's at a plus 3.77%. Ooh, wow. Bitcoin is jumping. Heck yeah. So you Bitcoin holders out there, y'all are definitely making some money right now. Ethereum at $394, Litecoin, that's a plus 3.3%. Litecoin's at $54.95. That's at 11.51%. XRP is at 25 cents, which is Ripple. That's at almost 3% increase, not bad. BCH, I'm not exactly sure. I think could be Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin Alternative, but yeah, don't quote me on that one. I'll have to look it up later, BCH, with the exact. Actually, I'll do it right now. So it's at $266 and 5.8% increase. BCH. Let's see what. Bitcoin Cash. All right, that was correct. Bitcoin Cash, 21 cents. Not too bad. Bitcoin Cash actually would be a pretty good penny stock. So BCH, very nice. And EOS is at $2.64. That's at a 2.7 increase. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, Bitcoin Cash is at $266. I don't know. I think it was just showing me it was 21 cent increase today, so that's not bad. So the cryptocurrency paradigm was heralded by the launch of Bitcoin in 2008, inspiring. I don't know why they put this on here. I was thinking that was a fresh article, but it actually explains. It's just, I guess, for newbies, but everybody pretty much knows what's going on. Let's see the first story. Here's what traders expect after Bitcoin price rallied to 13,200. Bitcoin price just secured a new 2020 high, and traders expect the price to rise higher for three key reasons. Bitcoin price overtook the 13K mark to reach $13,217 after traders took out key resistant levels at 11,000 and 12,000 and 12,500 in the last 48 hours. While there are various technical reasons behind the abrupt upsurge, there are three key factors fueling the rally. The three catalysts are a favorable technical future, PayPal enabling cryptocurrency purchases, and PayPal. Okay. I'll go check into that. So PayPal enables cryptocurrency purchases and Bitcoin rising dominance rate. PayPal's crypto announcement adds Bitcoin's momentum. Earlier today, PayPal officially announced that it's allowing users to buy and sell cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin. Oh, wow. Throughout the past year, speculations on PayPal's potential cryptocurrency integration continuously intensified after various reports claimed the company was working on it. In an official statement, Dan Schulman, the president and CEO of PayPal, confirmed that cryptocurrency integration. All right. We are eager to work with central banks and regulators around the world to offer our support and to meaningfully contribute to shaping the role that digital currencies will be used in the near future. All right. Changing the play and future of global finance and commerce. Following PayPal's statement, the price of Bitcoin immediately rose from around 12,000 to 300 to 12,900. Oh. Su Sheng, CEO of CF Benchmarks, a subsidiary of Kraken Exchange, told Cointelegraph that bullish sentiment is likely returning to the crypto market, according to Sheng. Bitcoin passing 13,000 today, a 16-month high, demonstrates that this trend is only picking up pace. Yeah. Oh, it definitely does. Wow. So it's on the rise. It'd be interesting to see if any altcoins pick up this momentum. Last bit of my drink. Alrighty. So, wow, that's pretty nice. Bitcoin dominance is rising. Right now it shows it's at 12. I guess hit that up mark. It's showing 12,700. So it went down 42%. So, but that's exciting. Ooh. Yeah, you guys out there, definitely like I said, definitely right now's the time to check out that Bitcoin. Yeah, check it out on PayPal even. That'll be pretty nice. 12,730. Yeah, all right. So that, let's see. Yeah, I kind of went over the other coins. Let me check out one more article for the cryptocurrency news. All right, Wall Street drives PayPal to an all-time high on Bitcoin news. That was kind of like a continuation of that earlier one. Oh, wow, this is 10% of Bitcoin supply has been untouched for over 10 years. Wow. Around 1.8 million Bitcoin has been dominant for over a decade. Untouched, nice. Canada's first Bitcoin fund hits 100 million mark. Yeah, so most of the Bitcoin they're saying is, or at least 1.8 million of it is just being sat on. People are just holding on to it, not looking to spend it at all. DragonX crypto exchange considering shutdown amid OPEC. Wow. I never used them, but looks like they might fold out. So the Tron Foundation has taken the decision to provide an internal transfer option. Yeah, let me see if I can get a general. Yeah, let me look up Cardano, see where Cardano's at. $0.10, not bad. not too shabby. $0.10. It's kind of been, hasn't been, I think the highest was 11, so that's not too bad. I still believe Cardano is a good investment opportunity. It's definitely a good penny stock or penny cryptocurrency. It's within 10 cents, so you could literally invest a couple $100 and that would give you quite a bit of shares for not spending too much. So, and the other one that I wanted to check before we call it a day is Digibyte. I know the last one was like 20, yeah. So Digibyte's still at 21 cents. $0.21. That's kind of stayed there for a bit. Hasn't necessarily gone up yet because of the Bitcoin surge. So that guys was pretty much ending the cryptocurrency market for this end late night Wednesday going into Thursday morning. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys listening in. You know, if you I'm pretty much recording a video through YouTube as well. So if you want to check out my YouTube channel, it's HTX TV. I am Money Manny, and that's going out to the Convo podcast crowd and you YouTubers out there that are already watching. You know, you definitely check out my podcast on Anchor app. It's called Convo Podcast by HTX TV. So all under the HTX TV brand. So maybe in the future, maybe once we, maybe we're in October, maybe at the end of November, we'll look at doing, or next month, maybe we'll look at doing some kind of merch stuff. I do have merch. Well, we'll maybe start a merch campaign. We actually have a Cricut here at the house, and we've used it in the past. We haven't used it in a while, but maybe that'll be perfect to break out. And we could do maybe one winner for podcast group, and maybe another winner or do a winner for YouTube as well. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll just do one winner and get you a shirt with your size and mail it out to you. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you subscribers, new subscribers. Appreciate all your support. Wouldn't be here without you. And yeah, we're definitely going to look at creating more. Now we're in Wednesday part of the week. Got past this hump day. We'll look at, going into the weekend, flying. Definitely having a schedule to start doing the episodes this week. Worst case scenario, if I get busy, sometimes, I could be gone fishing, right? If I don't do a podcast or YouTube, I definitely am fishing somewhere. And right now, I think flounder season's about to pretty much starting right now. So, and I've been watching guys on YouTube catch tons of flounder, and I'm like, I want to catch some flounder. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely, guys, let's look at turning this baby around, and we'll see what happens this next week and chat with you guys soon. All right. Y'all have a good one.